This video will go over how to create multiple drive time territories at once by zip code using a center point based on a imported data set. So what I've done here is I brought in 12 locations and I just call them dealers, and these are going to be my center points. In the data window, I can see what the dealer names are called. Basically, they're just county names, and so basically the territories are going to be created off of these Pulaski County, Maricopa County center points, so they'll be called like Pulaski County territory. Close out of this for now, and we'll take a look at our market analysis tool, which is available through Pro. And the tool we're going to be using is called Search and Segment Data from Multiple Centers. With this, you can use this tool with up to 200 points. So if my dealer data set had up to 200 locations, I could create territories this way. Any more than that, I would have to break it up into a smaller chunk, 200 or less. So this first pull-down list is the center points. If you have multiple spreadsheets on your map, you just have to tell it which one is going to contain your center points. Straight line, drive time, or drive distance. In this case, I want to do drive time, and I'm interested in 3-hour drive time territories. So I'm going to do 180 minutes here, and I check the box to draw those drive time polygons on the map. You can choose whatever color you want. I'm going to click next. This next screen, there's a certain amount of routing credits that you have in your subscription. This will tell you how many you're using up and how many you have left. Second to do the calculating. And this next search data box is the program asking you what you're looking to find within this drive time polygon that's being created. In this case, we want to create drive time territories by zip code, so I'm going to highlight that. This box down here means that when it's checked, we want individual territories around each of those individual dealer locations. If I wanted it to be constructed as one part of one massive territory, I would uncheck that box and they would just have all the same territory name. So I'm going to check this box, prefix territory names with. So the territories are going to be created with, let's say, Pulaski County territory. That's going to be the name. If you wanted something to appear before each of the names of the territories, then you can type that in here. So I'm going to click create, and we'll just let the program work here. In a moment, everything is going to be filled in with colors, and we're presented with our data window. The data window is going to, if we click on the pull-down list, we're going to see all of our individual territories listed here. So we can look at Pulaski and see all the individual zip codes that are covered, and we can choose to export that to a CSV if we wanted. So now we can see, I'm going to turn off my dealer locations here, just so I can see the territories itself. We can see those drive time polygons and the areas that they cover. One thing to notice is the territories that are created by this drive time polygon, everything's not set in stone. So when you create a drive time polygon, if the drive time polygon just barely touches a zip code, I'm going to actually turn on my zip code layer just so I can edit. If this line barely touches this zip code and I don't want it, I do have the ability to just click on it. Select geography box pops up. I'm going to tell it that I want to click on that zip code. I'm going to click continue, edit territory, and I'm going to choose to remove it from Kern County. And now it's... I can make layers transparent. So if I wanted to, this generic zip codes layer, I can click on this little gear to open up Manage Map and Data and move the transparency bar over to the right-hand side so I can see through that. And once I zoom in, like if I wanted to zoom in over Vegas, I'd see more street-level detail. And I can also do the same in territories. I can make this transparent. On territories, I like to go maybe 50% transparency, maybe 60%, just so you can still, or excuse me, 40%, so you can still see the color and be able to see through it as well. So that's how you can create multiple drive times at once, 3-hour radius, using a zip code layer with our Pro version. If you have any questions, let us know. Thanks and have a good day.